Good afternoon. I'm Cindy Hsu. Now on air and streaming on CBS News New York. We begin now with breaking news. A former aide to Governors Kathy Hochul and Andrew Cuomo and her husband were arrested by the FBI at their multi-million-dollar home on Long Island this morning. They're charged with acting as undisclosed agents of the Chinese government. Political reporter Marcia Kramer joins us now with the latest. Marcia.
Well, Cindy, the couple will be charged with violations of the Foreign Agents Registration Act in Brooklyn Federal Court later today. It's a law that requires individuals to register with the Justice Department if they are involved in advocacy work for a foreign government. It was approximately 6 weeks ago that FBI agents staged a pre-dawn raid of the $3.5 million Long Island home belonging to Linda Sun and her husband, the owner of a Flushing, Queens liquor store. At the time, it was unclear what the feds were looking for. The raid notable because Sun had worked for 2 New York governors, starting in 2012 with former Governor Andrew Cuomo, and most recently as a deputy chief of staff to Governor Kathy Hochul. U.S. Attorney Breon Peace said, quote, "As alleged, while appearing to serve the people of New York as deputy chief of staff within the New York State Executive Chamber, the defendant and her husband actually worked to further the interests of the Chinese government and the CCP. The illicit scheme enriched the defendant's family to the tune of millions of dollars. Our office will act decisively to prosecute those who serve as undisclosed agents of a foreign government." A spokesman for Hochul saying, quote, "This individual was hired by the executive chamber more than a decade ago. We terminated her employment in March 2023 after discovering evidence of misconduct, immediately reported her actions to law enforcement, and have assisted law enforcement throughout this process." Sources say evidence of misconduct was discovered while Sun worked at the New York State Department of Labor. There are allegations, sources said, that she forged Governor Hochul's name on a letter to the Chinese government. She reportedly also tried to help a Chinese company win a pandemic-related contract while employed by Governor Cuomo. The United States Attorney in Brooklyn has reportedly been investigating the involvement of the Chinese government in city and state affairs. The FBI has also conducted raids on the Bronx homes owned by Winnie Greco, the director of Asian Affairs in the Adams administration. They are also reportedly investigating the New World Mall on Roosevelt Avenue in Queens, the site of several fundraising events for Mayor Adams' 2021 mayoral campaign. Asked about the raid, Mayor Adams said he was focused on his job, not the probe.
Whenever there's an inquiry, the review must be done, and that's the process. My job is to stay focused on running the city. I'm not going to remove trash off the street and keep the city safe from violence if I'm distracted.
Now, the indictment, which was just unsealed moments ago, claimed the couple reaped many benefits from their work for the Chinese government, including money, tickets, travel, a job for Sun's cousin in China, and believe it or not, a chef employed by a top government official prepared a special salted duck dish that was personally delivered to Linda Sun's parents. In the newsroom, I'm Marcia Kramer, CBS 2 News.
Marcia, thank you.